Hey artists, ever thought about putting your designs on a t-shirt? Well, companies like Printful are making that super easy. So we're gonna look at this service, look at some of their products, and hopefully you'll be able to take advantage of this and get some of your stuff out on the market. Greetings people of the internet, I'm Scott with Serkworks Art Labs. Welcome to the underground laboratory where we create robots, alien zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. And today we're going to take some of those creations and we're going to see how they look on a t-shirt. But first, there we go. So that is the chime that lets us know that we got mail. So what do? We go to our Vaculux, which is our mail delivery system that leads right here. And yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So this is the shipment from Printful, and man, let's see, it's jammed in there pretty good. Okay. All right, so we got our Printful package. Now, the way Printful works, so what Printful is, it's a direct-to-garment printing company. Well, I wouldn't say just direct-to-garment because they do other things other than just garments. They have all kinds of different products. But the main thing, at least what I'm going to use for, I think mostly, is t-shirts. But they have other things like coffee mugs, and they do prints as well, but I do my own prints. So, but they have, you know, a lot of different products that you can have printed on. So basically, print on demand. They also drop ship, which is really cool. So what that means is it's a little different than companies I've used in the past, like say Redbubble or Designed by Humans or TeePublic or those type of companies. They've kind of got their own marketplace and everything, and you can set up your designs, upload them and everything. Similar to what Printful does, but Printful kind of works with your own store, and it works with your own branding, and that's a super cool thing. That's what I really like. So when they send something to you, it's not going to say some other company, it's going to say your company. So if you look right there, I've got my own branding right there on the package. So really the way it works, you just set it up with your store, and people that order your shirts, it goes directly to them. There's, you know, you don't even have to really worry about it. So it's totally, you know, it's passive income if there is such a thing. Obviously you have to create the designs and everything, but once you do those, they will, once the order goes through, I've got a Store Envy store, so I've got it set up with my Store Envy, but they do other, you know, Shopify, Big Cartel, and then there's some others, there's other outlets that you can use, like I think, you know, Etsy. I'm going to be setting up an Etsy. Now some of these, like Etsy and I think Amazon, you have to go through a third party. We'll probably get into that on another video. But anyway, it's a really cool service, and I just like the fact that that it's got your own branding on it, so I can put it on my store, and you know, no one knows any different, that it's coming directly from you. The only difference is they've got their return address on it. You know, that's not any kind of a deal breaker for me, because I probably don't really care to have my address on that stuff anyway. So, but yeah, but you can put your own contact information on it and everything. So there's definitely a lot of pluses with going with Printful, and some of those, let's see. So the thing I really like, as opposed to some of the services I've used in the past, other than the fact that it has my own branding, is that you can set your own price and you can set your own margins. So whereas a company, say like Redbubble, which I like, I'm not bashing any of these other companies, because I still do use a lot of them, and I don't really have any problems with them. But you know, there's always room for improvements, and some of the improvements that Printful has I really like. Specifically, the fact that you can set your own, you know, your own margins. So if I, you know, usually with a company, with the other print-on-demand t-shirt sites, I'll make like maybe $4 for every sale. Now, there are pluses to those because they have their own built-in marketplaces. You're not going to get that with Printful. Like I said, you got to set that all up through your own website or however you want to do that. But you have to kind of bring the traffic in. That's sort of the caveat to using a company like Printful. But anyway, so a company like, say, Redbubble or TeePublic or something, one of those companies, I get like $4 a sale for a t-shirt. Now, if I set my price at the same, and you can set whatever price you want. If you wanted to try to sell your shirt for $100, you can do that. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but but you could do that. But if I set my t-shirt prices at the same price that some of the other print-on-demand companies are selling their shirts for, I can make like probably, you know, $10 or more per shirt, which is awesome. Again, you got to drive that traffic. So there are definitely some pluses and minuses and things like that. Another thing I really like about Printful is that you can get samples of your shirts, which is what I have right here. So I've got it all set up on my store, and I will leave a link to my products. You can go check them out there and everything. But if you, obviously you don't, you know, I've got this shirt that I got from a friend's store. This is Kevin Cross's design. So this was done through Printful. So I kind of had an idea of the quality. So based on this, I used this this T-shirt, and they have different products. You know, you can use different styles of T-shirts and things. But I've got this shirt, so I know it's good enough quality. So I just put them up there with this T-shirt. But I ordered 3 different T-shirt designs that we're going to look at, and we're going to figure out, you know, because I may change that. Maybe I'll like one of these other ones better, but I'm going to look at the different qualities of some of these other shirts and everything, and how the actual printing and everything looks. But yeah, as far as samples go, you can, I think every month you can order up to 3 different samples of, I don't know if it's each product, maybe? And like I said, they sell different products. They sell coffee mugs and leggings and prints and phone cases, all, you know, all that stuff. So I think you can get 3 of each product, if I'm correctly. And there might be some that you can't get. I don't know. You know, I'll have to look into that. But I definitely know. I'm just concentrating on T-shirts right now. But I know I can get like 3 T-shirts a month, or maybe more, at 20% off and free shipping. So that's cool. So, you know, that gives me an incentive to kind of order some of these, check them out, get some testing and everything, which I'm going to share with you guys. All right. So I really do like the idea that Printful is pretty much a passive stream of income. They drop ship it, they send it out. Now, one of the things I like to do with my own store is I like to put a lot of extras and things in there for people. So unfortunately, you don't get a lot of those with Printful, because I don't have control over shipping it out myself. So I can't stick a lot of extras in. So if you're getting shirts from me, you probably won't get some of those extras, but I think the shirts are going to be cool anyway. I really dig T-shirts, so I'm not really opposed to that. Now, they do have a service where you can add things, but I'm gonna have to wait and see, because there's some additional cost to that. I think it's somewhere around $1 a day for them to store your stuff, and I think a little less than $1 for them to put it in each package. So you know, and you can mark that up if you want, but I'd have to know that I'm selling enough stuff in there to make that worth my while. So, and I don't know what the extent of what they can add into there is. I'm thinking maybe a postcard, maybe a button, but that is another service they offer, and they've got all kinds of other services like there. And really, what you need to do is just go check it out. And what I'll do is I'll provide an affiliate link in there, and I think I might even get like a little kickback if you guys like the service and you sign up through there. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. But you know, whatever you do, I think it's a service that you guys are going to dig. I've always wanted to get my designs out on T-shirts, and other than the regular print-on-demand stuff that's out there, there's really was nothing that I knew of up until now that I could actually hook up to my store with my own branding and everything like that. That's what's making me super stoked about Printful. Let's dig into this, and we'll see what some of these, you know, the designs look like and the quality of the T-shirts and everything. All right, so it comes in a white package. Again, I'll stress this again, my own branding's on it and everything. Man, it's a little hard to open. No, it's also, as far as shipping, this took about a week to get to me. Now, that's not bad at all. But I know when I ordered this shirt, it came in like I think 2 or 3 days. So somewhere in between there, and that's not bad at all. So I've got 3 of my designs here. Let's see. All right, and they come in white bags here, clear bags. So I'm going to open this one first. This is a Gildan soft style ring sprung shirt. Now this isn't the one that's on my website or my online store. But oh yeah, okay. So we're just going to look at the quality of the print first. And I'm not going to put all these on, so I can't say that. But if you look at that, that's my Fueled by Sriracha design. And it's a nice print. It's you know, it's very close to these are the actual prints that I sell. So the color is really close, looks great. And you know, I can't vouch for it. I've watched this one a few times. It looks fine. But I've watched some other videos doing people Printful reviews, and it seems like they hold up pretty well in the wash. This is it's a fairly, like, I don't know, It's not heavy, but it's not light. I like lighter shirts, so the design that I got, that they're on my store, they're a little lighter than this, but I do want to test out the different styles. Some shirts, I also kind of like them to run a little long. This is about average, but I think this is the, I think this one, let me see, I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, I think this one's the kind of the budget version, or this one's a little less expensive, but it still looks like really good quality, so I'm gonna have to try that out. But that's the Fueled by Sriracha design. You can find that on my online store. There'll be a link in the description. Let's see, so this one is, which one is this? This is the Anvil 980 lightweight fashion short sleeve t-shirt with tearaway label. All right, so, oh yeah, so this one's a little lighter, which I kind of like. Let's see, there we go. All right, so this is my Reach for the Stars, just be careful they're hot design. And oh man, and I really like the white on black. It looks really good. Yeah, I mean it's direct to garment. I mean it's print on demand, but it's still, I mean they're getting really close to getting that. You know, it's almost screen printed. They've really improved what they can do with these. So so this t-shirt, it's a little lighter than the other one. I think it's gonna be a little more comfortable. I kind of like this one. This one's just a little middle of the road, but this one is the Anvil. All right, so there we go there. Black, nice black, white on black, does a really good job. The printing looks excellent. So there's that one. And we've got one more shirt here. And let's check it out. So it looks like they might, the white, I think obviously the white has to be a little more opaque, so the white looks a little more like a screen print than some of the full colored shirts, as you'll see here. So this is a full color shirt on a silver, so it's like a grayish color, but this is this is the Bella Canvas t-shirts, and these are the ones this is the same one that I got from my friend Kevin's store, and this is the one that I currently have in my store, and I'll probably keep it up because I mean it's really nice. It's a little lighter, like I said, but I like those light t-shirts. So there's my How to Kill Monsters design, and I like the silver look. I was with the other print-on-demand designs. I put one on like a heather shirt, a gray heather shirt, and I was looking for pretty much this color, because if you look, this design here, I mean that's pretty much the color. So that's this silver color, which only came, I think, in this particular style, was perfect for this particular t-shirt. Now you can get all kinds of different colored shirts and everything. They offer, like I said, there's a bunch of different styles. I'm showing you 3, and you can get other things like hoodies. You can get, you know, all kinds of different designs. These are all unisex, but you can get male, female, all kinds of different cuts and everything. It just depends what you want to do. Now you can go in there, and a lot of shirts have, like, I don't know, they might have up to 20 different colors of the shirts, and you can specify what you want. Now for me, I like to keep it fairly simple. I know when I go into a store, you buy the shirt, the colors on it, so I just keep it like that. But if you want, you can add different colors. You gotta be careful though, because I'm always a little, you know, standoffish when I see a store that has so many different colors. Sometimes they don't even plan it out, you know, because some certain designs don't look good on certain colors. So take that into consideration, but that's up to you. You can set up your store any way you want, and that's one of the cool things about Printful. A couple other things I want to mention about Printful. They do have a return policy, but I think there's a problem with the printing on the shirt, like it's off center or something, or it's defective, or somehow it gets damaged in the mail. You know, t-shirts are pretty durable going through the mail. Usually they don't get damaged, but they've got other products as well. And I think in that case they will take returns, and again, I guess you just ship it back to them, because like I said, their return address is the one that's on the label. Now unfortunately, when you're dealing with print on demand, because they have to print one at a time, and I understand why return policies are like that. I know with Redbubble, my girlfriend purchased a shirt on Redbubble, and those sizes ran like super small, so she actually was able to return it for a different size, and they actually just told her, you know, keep the t-shirt, it's not worth sending it back. And they did that at no charge, which is awesome. I don't think that's going to be the case with Printful. So your customers, I don't know if there's something you can put in your descriptions or whatever, but your customers got to be really careful to pick the right size. And that's the other thing I wanted. All these shirts are large size, so you probably can't tell or make a comparison on video, but that's kind of a large. So I think it's pretty. It seems most of these shirts run about what you would think a size like that would be. But that's one of my concerns going in, and we'll see how this goes, because I do like to be able to offer some kind of return policy if somebody's not satisfied, and if it becomes a problem, because I don't want to pay it out of my pocket. Printful's not going to pay it out of their pocket, so we'll have to see how that goes. If people like order the wrong size, and I'll have to do that on a case-by-case basis, and we'll see how that works. But that's something, and you can always just say, you can make a no return policy. When I set up my store, I want to be as accommodating as possible, as long as I'm just not losing money. So anyway, that's up to you guys. One of the things that in setting up my store, I was having little issues because, well, normally it's not that difficult to set up with like a Store Envy or a Shopify or whatever like that. They've got a lot of videos on the Printful site that'll kind of go through that process. Now I'm trying to also put mine on Etsy, and there's a bunch of roundabout things, and I'll probably do a video on that. But I ended up calling their tech support, and didn't take me long to get through. They're really helpful. They even explained some little hacks and things that I could use. So I was really impressed with their tech support, their online, customer service and everything. So far, and I just uploaded my designs. Like I said, you can go check them out. There'll be a link in the description. I haven't sold any yet. So once the sales start coming through and everything, and I think that'll happen more when I get mine on Etsy, because I get a lot more Etsy sales than I do through my Store Envy. But once that starts to happen, I'll have a little better understanding of how all this works and everything, and if there's any other issues. But right now, everything seems to be going well. I'm really digging. Like I said, you guys saw it, the quality of the shirts are great. From what I understand, they go through washes very well. They hold up. And I'm sure the process is going to be just as good, even though I haven't used Printful other than this one, and I haven't washed it that many times. I have used other services, print on demand, direct to garment printing, and they've seemed to all hold up. So I'm sure that the machines and everything they use are comparable. So I'm not really worried. I'm just super excited that I can put shirts on my website, and and that's just the beginning. I mean, I want to see how these go, and then I might add some other things. I don't want to go and do every single product they have, like certain things like phone cases, and this is to your taste, of course, but certain things I don't want to really cheapen the brand, so there's only certain products that I want to use. But there are some cool products, and I imagine they're going to roll out some more different products. But I definitely want to look into hoodies and things like that, and get all that stuff on my website, on my online store, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and Printful is going to make that possible. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about Printful, if you're thinking about signing up, use that affiliate link in the comments section, or in the description rather, and just let me know whatever questions you have, and I will be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. I'm just getting into this myself, but so far so good. So thanks for watching, guys, and check out Printful. And check out my store. So if you're interested in any of these designs, they are available on my online store, and there's also a link in the description for that. So I'll see you guys later. That is all. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me here in the Art Lab. There's a lot of other great content on the channel, so click that subscribe button and you won't miss a thing. If you're an aspiring evil genius, visit Serkworks.com for all your mad science supply needs. And if you want to contact me, hit me up in the comments section or follow me on social media. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then.